You understand the importance of managing pipette accuracy in laboratories, factories, and educational institutions. But how can you actually manage it in your workplace? Is there a simple and precise way to verify the performance of your pipettes that doesn't require outsourcing and substantial costs each time? Yes, there is a way. A&D's Pipette Accuracy Management. A&D offers two kinds of devices for systematic pipette accuracy management. One is the AD1690 leak tester, which can instantly determine whether a pipette needs repairing or not. The other is a series of pipette accuracy testers. With these testers, you can easily test for systematic and random errors of pipettes using the gravimetric method, which is recommended by ISO 8655. Let's look at each of these devices in detail. The majority of pipettes aspirate and dispense liquid by moving an internal piston up and down, typically with a cushion of air between the piston and the liquid. Most pipette failures happen when components are damaged over time and compromise the air tightness of the pipettes. By investigating air tightness, the AD1690 can quickly screen out pipettes that are damaged and in need of repair. First, remove the air plug and insert the adapter tube firmly into the connector hole. Next, select the attachment with the tip that matches the size of the pipette and then connect the attachment to the adapter. The AD1690 includes three types of attachments to cover pipette capacities ranging from 2 microliters to 10,000 microliters. If your pipette does not match up with any of the attachments provided, replace the tip of the attachment with a tip that matches the pipette. Now press the on-off key. The AD1690 displays its settings and then enters standby mode. The settings are the judgment criteria for the leak test and can be changed if necessary. The figure on the left indicates the quantity of pressure change due to air leakage, whereas the figure on the right indicates the monitoring time. The AD1690 displays either pass or fail depending on whether the quantity of pressure change exceeds the set value during the set monitoring time. The AD1690 detects air leakage by depressurization. That is, it changes pressure by evacuating air instead of injecting it, which ensures that no dust enters the pipette being measured. The AD1690 itself is protected from dust by an air filter unit, which you can easily replace and maintain yourself. Finally, insert the pipette into the tip of the attachment and then press the start key. The pump starts and depressurizes until -20 kilopascals. The AD1690 displays pass for leakage at or below the set value and fail for leakage above the set value. The AD1690 is equipped with an RS232C interface, so the data can be output to a PC or an A&D peripheral device such as the AD8121B or AD1688. The pipette accuracy testers are useful for more accurate checking of pipette accuracy and repeatability. Even when a pipette has no leakage, it can become inaccurate over time. A&D's pipette accuracy testers provide everything you need to know about the performance of your pipettes in one portable case. Just by following a simple procedure, you can be confident that your pipettes are working properly, anytime, anywhere. The test procedure of our pipette accuracy testers is based on the gravimetric method, which is the world's most commonly used test for the accuracy of variable volume pipettes and is also recommended by ISO 8655. In the gravimetric method, pipette volume is calculated from the mass of distilled water dispensed from the pipette using a conversion factor called the Z factor. The Z factor is determined from the temperature of the distilled water and the barometric pressure, since the volume of a mass of distilled water varies depending on these two parameters. Now let's see how the testing is actually performed. This is the main window of WinCT Pipette, the special software that comes with the Pipette Accuracy Tester. In these areas, you enter the pipette information and specifications. You can specify from 1 to 3 measuring points and from 3 to 12 measurements for each point, although the ISO 8655 recommends that you repeat 10 measurements at 3 volume settings. Once you have entered the measuring volume, the software automatically displays the specifications for accuracy and repeatability, with the entered volume regarded as the nominal volume of the pipette. These specifications are based on the recommendations of ISO 8655, but can be freely changed to meet your requirements. You also can save pipette information and specifications for future tests with the same pipette. The balance information is automatically entered once measurement starts. A&D offers 3 types of pipette accuracy testers, each including a balance with a different weighing resolution. The AD4212BPT with the readability of 0.001 milligram, the AD4212A-PT with a readability of 0.1 milligram, and the FX300I-PT with the readability of 1 milligram. Please select the one that best suits your required level of precision. Next, enter the ambient relative humidity, the distilled water temperature, and the barometric pressure in the measurement environment area. As you can see, WinCT Pipette automatically calculates the Z factor from the distilled water temperature and the barometric pressure. When the mass of the distilled water is input, the software multiplies it by the Z factor to obtain its volume. Select this box if you use an evaporation trap, which comes standard with the pipette accuracy testers. One of the difficulties in weighing a small quantity of liquid is controlling the environment to minimize errors due to evaporation. The evaporation trap maintains high humidity inside and reduces the evaporation of the distilled water to approximately 1/4. If you prefer, you can set a correction value for evaporation. Finally, in the test information area, you can enter information such as the test number and operator name. The test date is automatically entered when you start the measurement. All of the information and specifications will be included when you save the test data or print out the test data in the provided report format. Now let's start the first measurement. Click Start while the balance is in weighing mode. You can see that the balance information is read into WinCT Pipette. Next, select the measuring point in which to enter the measurement values. Please make sure that the balance is displaying 0 before dispensing the distilled water from the pipette. If it isn't displaying 0, click 0 setting to re-zero the display. After pre-rinsing, aspirate the distilled water and dispense it into the sample cup on the balance. Click Data Input when the mass displayed by the balance is stable. The mass is immediately transmitted to WinCT Pipette, and the volumetric value is calculated and displayed in the cell on the left. The balance is then automatically re-zeroed for the next measurement. Repeat this procedure the number of times you set for each measuring point. When you have completed 3 measurements, WinCT Pipette starts to show the judgment results for accuracy and repeatability. The accuracy results indicate the systematic error of the pipette, which is the deviation from the true or target volume. The repeatability results indicate the random error of the pipette, which is the variation in repeated measurements. Apart from the performance of the pipette itself, these errors are greatly influenced by operator skill. Therefore, novice pipette users can also use the Pipette Accuracy Tester as a training tool. This image shows the results of 10 measurements at 3 points. You can save the test results to a PC, as well as print them out in an A4 or letter size report format for paper-based recording with signatures. Let's review A&D's Pipette Accuracy Management solution. You can use the AD1690 leak tester to determine pipettes that clearly need repairing. This is especially helpful if you have a large number of pipettes. You can then more precisely verify the accuracies of the remaining pipettes using one of the Pipette Accuracy Testers. There is much more to learn about our leak tester and Pipette Accuracy Testers. For further details, please contact your local representative. Thank you for your attention.